May the Most High could have bless us. I said it before. The very essence of our soul, of our very being, is made up of three things. Love, it is made up of beauty, and it is made up of justice. Love, beauty, and justice. Alright? There's no denying there's a divine love within us all. Alright? If we do some harm to each other, we would know that there is something wrong intuitively. Second is beauty. We are attracted to all that's beautiful. Those are people, places, and things. Thirdly, we love justice. When there's some sort of any form of wrongdoing, we want amends. Alright, we want justice to be served. Okay? And that's in anything. That's why we love superheroes, because superheroes brings justice in a popular, cool fashion also. That displays the strength to uphold these justices against the injustice being taken place. Alright, I'm going to read little parts of the Herbach. Alright, this is from ancient Egypt, chapter 10 in the Herbach, to explain, okay, what goes on in the spiritual world as far as aging and as far as immortality and reincarnation. There's a chapter called Triumph Over Death, okay? And to the wise, they're listening. So they say, life is lessons to be learned. If not, one will be reincarnated repeatedly until the answers, the keys of wisdom are found, or one's human destiny has been completed to its highest degree, maximum point and potential in human form of one's human evolution, spirituality, and mentally. So it says, man has been deceived by his or her incomplete testimony of his or her senses and his or her reason, which has allowed the instinctive consciousness to atrophy without as yet having learned to use his or her intuitive facilities, which are the wisdoms of the heart. Because we're so misled by our incomplete testimonies of our senses, alright, and our reasoning for being here, dealing with all the waves of different emotions, yourself interacting with different people, places, and things, that we get misguided. That's why they say your emotions are good companions, but are bad teachers and masters. You cannot be guided by the emotions, and a lot of people are. Okay, it's the heart, the wisdom of the heart, that will guide you. Okay, because you accept and you're humble in knowing that you're at your lowest state of being right now. You remember you're under spiritual contract by the true powers that be. So if you don't understand and you don't get the keys to your wisdom and knowledge here and understanding here within your spiritual and mental evolution, you will repeatedly come here. Remember, I have said before, even when I went to the psychic lady, I knew I was an old soul, but I was informed that I'm almost 1,000,000 years old. I'm over 700,000 years old. So I've been here over and over because I haven't completed my destiny. It also states, humans know not what wisdom is. In this we must be humble and strive for the superior wisdom of the heart. That's why they say the heart, that's the true light in the way. See, all these pictures and photos are things that parables of things that you have to piece together, because nothing that we have on the internet or including books have the 100% truth. So you have to piece it together, and you will be guided. And the heart is the compass. Always has been. It has been the light and the way all this time. Not speaking religiously, but spiritually. Be careful in life. Doing good by others will bless you. If you wrongfully kill or wrongfully harm or mistreat people, you will be put forth before a wise council of superior beings that will counsel you to an according life experience, i.e., you will be a victim in your next life incarnate. So when you have these moral principles, keep in mind that they're principalities, and there are different energies and different spirits and stuff like that. You're a wise council of different beings. You'll be in front of judges, and they will put forth before you another life. You'll be sentenced to another life. See, so human beings in our human form, we have the lesser of laws. You know, we have man's laws, all right, and we kind of try to imitate the laws of the cosmos and things like that. So we have laws which are in court and things like that. When you find that you're guilty, you get sentenced in life, okay? Whatever the term may be. This is the same thing. When you lived a life, a bad life, when you have wrongfully killed, wrongfully harmed, and mistreat people, you will be put forth before a wise council of superior beings that will counsel you on an according life experience you will have in your next life incarnate. Life as a human will be spiritually discouraging, but stay strong and be gentle. It is made to be easy, but man has been tainted by evil that has us in physical, financial, and materialistic slavery. See, this has all been going on since the beginning. Man has been corrupted by the wicked ones, okay? By the evil ones. So it says, it goes into the next sentence, or should I say the next title of the page is called Man's True Enemy. Who or what is man's true enemy? When I speak of what, you have to understand that principalities are not who, but they are things. They are much more than just definitions. They are actual energies and spirits of things that takes form and shape of anything. And it's a darkness that comes forth. All right? So man's true enemy. And we have a lot. Jealousy, envy, greed, guilt, desire, sorrow, pain, and perversion. All right? I'll say it again. Perversion, envy, jealousy, desire, pain, sorrow, greed, and guilt. Being completely honest with myself, I admit to show each one of these negative human impulses that gets in my way of uniting with true self, which is source. To overcome each real true enemy, these characteristics take an exponence of understanding, humbling, strength, and wisdom. There will be many times one of these characters will come out and rise out of self due to our animalistic instinct or natural impulses or passions. So we have to learn how to reject these impulses and these passions of these true enemies of man. I call it the ego. Okay? We have to overcome it. That's why it's the man head over the animal body. Do as much good in a simple but meaningful way from the heart now in this life. And keep searching for your individual purpose and destiny. You hear what they say? I'm going to repeat that. Do as much good in a simple but meaningful way now in this life. And keep searching for your individual purpose and destiny or lessons. Because unfortunately, if you reincarnate, you don't remember your past life or lives. Sometimes some have fragments and fragmentations of past lives. Some people even remember a full past life, excuse me, out of several lives, but nothing substantial enough to be epic and awe-inspiring or legendary. So humans will strive to be more than animals and incomplete evildoers. So each time we come back, we don't remember what happened before, so we have to start over from a blank slate. You understand? In the midst of this, we're in the middle of a spiritual warfare with our true enemies, which is perversion, envy, jealousy, desire, pain, sorrow, greed, and guilt, which they pump through the airwaves in different forms each and every day. Now I see the youth outside in my peripheral and on the internet and on TV and all these things around me. These children are being perverted. They're turning out to be perversions now. You know, what was once innocent aren't innocent anymore. You know, at that age, they're even looking much older now. They're aging much rapidly now. Do you know why? It's because they're losing their moral standards. In the beginning of this video, I said that humans are made up of three things, which is beauty, love, and justice. You take that away, the process, you take that immortality away, principles of immortality and everlasting life. What do you have? You have death. You pervert them, all right? You give them the enemies of man, and it's spiritual because these things can take shape. And you give them death, so they age rapidly, all right? You're poisoning us. So they're aging, the children of today are aging much more rapidly than ever. You know? Some of them look older than me now because they're losing that moralic balance of beauty, the principles of beauty, love, and justice. They have been corrupted, perversed, demonized right before our eyes. Some of them will kill you without even hesitating and laugh about it. These things are in our world now. So keep the moralic principles. Hold fast to them any way you do. I don't care about your religion. But this is how you keep strength. Because like the book says, the ancient books of my ancient people says, this is a spiritually hawking world. It's made to be easy, but the corruption as man has turned it upside down. So there will be people who try to turn you into one of them. But you have to find that spiritual compass and strength. So I promote, you look in the mirror and you tell yourself that you love you. And you recognize the faults that you have. You recognize all the wrongdoings that you do, and you're willing, heartfelt, to change that way. You personally, not in front of everybody, but you have a mirror somewhere. Smile and tell yourself, I love you with all your imperfections. You are perfect still. Because you have a voice. You can hear your own voice. Because you are not this physical body. So you are doomed. You hold the key. Make sure you find out what your destiny is, your personal destiny is. Not man-made destiny. Not what a title is. Not a piece of paper or a check. to make you feel of a place of physical belonging here, because it has nothing to do with this. Remember, it's nothing to do with your impulses, your emotions, because your emotions are good companions, but they are bad masters. This goes from the heart, your intuition. Learn to gather your intuition, your intuitiveness from the heart to overcome the wickedness and the sorrows and all these true enemies of our days. Do this and soon you will grow to have no fear. Just humility, wisdom, power, and understanding.